What is the number one trick I have learned over the years to bigger arms? Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I thought I would chat with you guys and gals a little bit about this today. And I'm speaking as someone who did powerlifting for quite a few years. My arms lagged a lot, and there's something I've worked on a lot more, and it's something, of course, I help a lot of my clients with. But one of the things that I will note with my clients, all of them who had big arms, we kind of treated it this way. If you guys remember some of the old client vlogs I used to put up, if you guys remember some of the guys who had the big arms, we didn't do even special exercises for them. They just came in and trained things like barbell curls through a full range of motion really, really hard. Okay? What I'm going to say here is if you want big arms, you need to treat curls just like we do our deadlift or our bench press, right? See me over here focusing on these, and most guys who want to be strong, like they're going to push the deadlift. All right, guys who want to have a big bench, they're going to push up the big bench press. But think about what you see me doing there with those movements. Notice I'm very, very careful with my form. Yes, I'm lifting heavy on them, but it's focused. I have a great deal of focus and intensity on those things. Same thing when you guys see me do like 600 plus pound deadlifts. I'm focused. All right, notice the same thing on this rep work, right? I did that heavier bench, and then I'm doing this rep work with 275. Notice every single rep, I am focused. Every rep is focused. Everything is controlled. Everything is smooth on those big lifts. If you want bigger arms, or if your arms are lagging, you have to treat your curls in the same manner. So how do we approach stuff like the benching and the deadlift? Well, we focus on obviously progressive overload, right? Getting stronger over time, but we also focus on form, technique, maintaining concentration, focus, mind-muscle connection, body awareness when we are doing those exercises, right? We lock in tight on that bench press. We know where our scapula are. We have our feet dug in, right? We have everything set in tight. We have an exact bar path. We follow through smooth, even when it gets heavy. Even you guys have watched me do pause benches with 365 as an old man. It's focused. We focus on good form, good technique, and getting stronger over time, okay? You have to treat your curls with that same degree of focus, that same degree of intensity. If you want big arms, and I know for some guys who come from the strength type background, they're like, but it's just a bicep. It's like, yeah, but everyone knows. When you're just a power lifter with no biceps though, everybody comments, don't they? People do notice your biceps in public because we're usually in a shirt, usually got a t-shirt on or a short sleeve shirt. They're going to notice them at that point. If you want those sleeve hugging guns, you've got to treat them accordingly. So what does that mean? That means focus. That means when you do a curl, you need to go all the way up and all the way down. Okay? Even when you're doing your incline curls, right? There, you're going to see me doing some incline curls. What do I do on these? All the way down to lock out, all the way up. You work the elbow joint through its full range of motion. The bicep has to be stretched at the bottom, all the way into the stretch position where we get into that lengthened position. When you bring it up, notice it's under control, all the way up and contract at the top. No swinging, no bouncing, no cheating, getting in and working that muscle. And notice that I took it to failure. I did those reps until I could not perform another rep with good form. Then when we got there, you saw my face, you saw it burning, you saw it slowing down. The same thing here. Do the barbell curl. I'm coming all the way down. I'm locking my elbows at the bottom for my range of motion. Right? We come all the way down. We bring the bar all the way up to the face. Why am I bringing it to the face? Because that's one of the functions of the bicep, isn't it? Right? Think about it. Long head, short head of the bicep. What does the short head do? Okay, that short head, it only works at the elbow, right? Sorry, actually I got those mixed up. The short head does both. It extends the shoulder also. The long head only works the inner head, the head inside towards your rib cage. Its only function because of where it attaches is the elbow. And if you want to fully work that head of the bicep, you need to move your elbow through its full range of motion, all the way locked at the bottom and then all the way contracted at the top. But the other head, the one on the outer portion, it is also responsible. It does that too, but it's also responsible for what? The first 30 degrees of forward rotation of the shoulder. So if you skip that, you're not working the muscle through its full range of motion. That other joint, it's a biarticulated muscle. So if you want to really maximally develop your biceps, you've got to focus on working it all the way through. You need to work both of those functions. Particularly if you're one of us, like most of us are, who don't have great arm genetics. We had to fight for every little drop of bicep muscle. Get the whole muscle. Get that whole muscle. Okay? And you need to push it hard. You need to push it extremely hard. Okay? You need to take it to failure, but you need to do so with good form. You've got to work the bicep all the way through. Focus. Focus on feeling that muscle work. You've got to get that stretch. You've got to get that contraction. You've got to get the pump and the burn in it. Okay? With good form and focus and concentrate on it. But then what? You've got to get stronger. Okay? Even with good form, yeah, you're going to be stuck using lighter weights for a long time. You are going to have to get stronger over time. But when I say get stronger, it's while doing the good form. Not by cheating, but going, man, okay, I can take this 15-pound dumbbell. I got it to 10 reps. Can I get to 11 next week? Can I get to 12? Can I get it to 14? Well, maybe I need to increase from a 10 to a 12 and a half at that point. Man, I can get 14 or I can get 15 reps. Let's increase the weight. Progressive overload. But you've got to focus on it. Absolute focus in getting that muscle developed. It is the only way, unless you were just genetically gifted in the arms. For the rest of us, that is your solution. That is my number one trick, is focus, 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 intensity. But by focus, I mean focus on working that muscle and getting to the deep fibers. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.